For goods from the overseas countries and territories to benefit from duty-free access to the EU market, 3 conditions must be fulfilled under the EU OCT Preference Agreement. The goods must originate in the OCT. During transportation, the goods must not be altered or transformed, and a valid proof of origin must be submitted. So what are rules of origin? Simply put, origin is the economic nationality of goods traded in commerce. Rules of origin are how we determine where goods originate, i.e., not where they have been shipped from, but where they are deemed to have been produced or manufactured. Rules of origin are necessary to ensure that EU preference goes only to those OCT states intended to benefit. Preferential origin can be obtained either by goods being wholly obtained or by sufficiently working or processing. Wholly obtained. Wholly obtained applies to things occurring naturally and to goods made entirely from resources that occur naturally. Some examples of wholly obtained goods are mineral products extracted from the soil or live animals born and raised in the OCTs. However, the origin of fish can be a little bit more complex. Fish caught inland or within the territorial waters is always considered to be wholly obtained in the OCT. But because the open ocean has no nationality, the origin of fish caught outside the territorial waters of an OCT is dependent on the flag, ownership, and crew of the vessel that caught them. Sufficient working or processing. Increasingly in today's world, many products are not produced in a single country. In such cases, OCT origin can only be given to goods that have undergone a genuine processing during its manufacture on the islands. Simple operations such as repacking, cleaning, labeling, or simple screwdriver operations will not be sufficient to confer OCT origin. Normally, there are 3 ways to perform sufficient working or processing. You must add a certain percentage of value to the product, or you must change the tariff headings, or you must perform a specific process to the product. Different criteria apply to different goods, so you will need to check the origin agreement to find out which specific rules apply. The concept of cumulation allows countries which are part of a preferential trade agreement to share production and jointly comply with the relevant rules of origin. Under cumulation, the territories of the OCTs are considered as one territory. OCT cumulation may be extended to inputs received from other countries and territories which have preference agreements with the EU, such as Jamaica and South Africa. Proof that the goods have fulfilled all the EU origin requirements can be given by the OCT exporter on a Form EUR1, or on a declaration on a commercial document, such as an invoice, which describes the products concerned in sufficient detail to enable them to be identified. If you want to know more about how you can take advantage of duty-free access to the EU market, then please contact EU Delegation Barbados for further information.